All right,
And we're live.
All right.
Welcome to this week's Pick'em show from Wolfie Sports Talk. I am D-Man Simonart, and these are the panel guests. I'm sorry for doing that. I had to do it.
Yeah. It's okay. You made my job a little easier. So let's introduce the panel, ladies and gentlemen. On the bottom right, we have my brother and the host of the Jeff Alt Sports Show, Jeff Alt. Say hi to the panel, to everybody there, Jeff. We have the true Papa Smurf of YouTube, Angel. We have the main art of the Diamond Art himself, D-Man. And of course, my name is Brett Alt. And now here's the man of the hour, the howler from Knoxville. Let's give it up for Wolfie.
Oh, YouTube. All right. So, start things off here. We're going to last week. There was a lot of action, a lot of upsets, and we need to talk about who picked who and let everybody know where everything was for the last week. Now, go ahead, Brett. Whenever you're ready, we'll start with game one. Just kind of work our way down here.
All right. On Friday night, November 27th, 2025, it was number 19 USC versus Northwestern. USC defeats Northwestern 38-17.
All right. So that was a
You sure that was
21
November
points.
27th and not October 27th?
No, it was November 7th, I said.
I thought you said the 27th. My bad.
No, it was. It's okay. It's okay. Go ahead, Wolf.
All right. So that was a 21-point spread. Everyone picked USC, but there were two that had it jolly on the spot, and that was me and D-Man with 21 points.
Good pick, guys. All right.
All right.
Next one there, Wolfie.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, the first up on Saturday, number 1, Ohio State went to West Lafayette to take on Purdue, and the score was Ohio State 34, Purdue 10. So the spread was 24.
All right, so there was one that picked the upset, that was Angel, but the closest was, it looks like D-Man.
Dude, I was not expecting to get that one. Honestly, I thought that one was going to be like a different bigger blowout than what it was. I didn't think I would ever come close to that game, to be honest.
And you were actually forgetting one of the Friday games there, Brett. It was number 22, Memphis versus Tulane.
Oh, yeah, they updated the rankings this week. So, yeah, so let's go back to number 22, Memphis at the time against Tulane. Tulane with the upset of Memphis, 38-32.
Correct, and the only one to get that right was Ted. He said Tulane by 3.
That was a good pick.
Dude, we all had that one being like a blowout too.
Yeah. All right, so now on back over to Saturday now. So we already done Ohio State, so go ahead and continue there, Brett.
We had a close battle on Saturday. Number 2, Indiana at Penn State. Indiana with the last-second touchdown pulled out the win, 27-24. So the spread was Indiana by 3.
All right, so there was two that went for the upset. That was me and Angel. Man, we were close. It was so close. But the closest, without being on the spot, was Jeff. He said the spread, which was at the time I think it was 16. So he was the closest on that game.
Good pick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the next game on hand. Number 3, Texas A&M went to Columbia, Missouri to take on the number 22 Missouri Tigers. Texas A&M wins by 21 with the final score of 38-17.
Yeah, that game did not go as I expected, and I know that four of us didn't expect it to go that way. Hey, Tex guy.
What's up?
So the ones who picked Texas A&M was Ted and Jeff, and the closest was Jeff. He said Texas A&M by 7.
Good pick.
Why did I not pick Texas A&M, dude? I'm in Texas. Why didn't I pick them? That makes no sense. But what a dummy.
I know, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say you live in Texas, D-man. Why didn't you pick A&M?
I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. It was just me being having a brain fart, I guess. A brain
Yeah.
fart. Because you guys got to remember though too. When we did that game, that game, that pick'em last week, I was going off by what they did the previous week before, and I
Yeah.
think Texas A&M didn't play good. So I guess that's the reason why I didn't pick them this week. Last week is because how they played the week before. Because you got to remember, I said the previous weeks on games, a lot of the games, I said the way they played the previous week is why I picked differently from the week before. I think that's what I was doing last week on the Pick'em show, and that's exactly probably what it was.
That's a good explanation.
Hi, Melissa.
Moving on to the next game. LSU at number 4, Alabama. Alabama beats LSU by 11 points, 20-9.
Yeah, I really felt that game was going to be closer than what it was, but there was 4 of you that went with Bama and playing it safe. 2 of y'all were tied for the closest, and that was the brothers. Jeff and Brett said Bama by 10.
Wow. Yeah, that's a little amusing, I know, D-man.
My weekend was messed up. I didn't get better in. I mean,
it happens. Number 5, Georgia went to Starkville, Mississippi to take on Mississippi State. The final was by 20. Georgia by 20, 41-21.
All right, and the closest on that one was Brett.
What did I have for that?
You said Georgia by 14. D-Man said 13. So you had it by a point as far as being the closest on that game.
All right. Next game?
Yep.
All right. The Citadel went to Oxford to take on number 6, Old Miss. Old Miss destroyed the Citadel 49-0.
It really should have been by more than 49 points. I had thought it was going to be 60. D-Man thought it was going to be 55. Everyone else said 35 points. So if you do the math, the closest was D-Man when he said 55.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I thought your pick Mississippi Ole Miss by 60. That was a really bold pick. I thought it was going to be that much too at first.
Well, I mean, if they hadn't put in their third string players, it would have probably been 70-something-0. But anyways, on to the next.
Easily.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Yep. In what we determined the game of the week, number 7 BYU went to Lubbock, Texas to take on the number 8 Texas Tech Red Raiders. And Texas Tech Red Raiders defeat number 7 BYU by 22 points, 29-7.
I did not see that one coming.
Yeah, I didn't see that one coming either.
I didn't see that. That big of an up. Okay, I could have seen if it was like by 3 or 7 points, but never an upset by that much. I didn't see that coming from. I did not see it coming at all.
So what was the spread again on that one?
22.
No, I'm saying before the game started, what was the spread?
I don't even remember what the spread was.
I don't think it was that much, though. I don't think it was that much. Maybe like 4 or 3 or 7 or something like that. Maybe 10. Maybe 10.
That's what I think D-Man was thinking. I'm thinking that too. I think it was Texas Tech by 10, I think.
I know it wasn't that much. I know it wasn't by that much.
Well, if the spread was closest, then it was D-Man. Otherwise, The other two that guessed Texas Tech was by 3 points, and that was me and Brett. So I guess that one goes to D-Man there.
All right. And next up, this one hits personal close to home for both me and Jeff. Number 9, Oregon traveled to Kinnick Stadium to take on number 20, Iowa. With a last-second field goal, number 9, Oregon defeats number 20, Iowa, 18-16 by 2 points. This one hit close to home for me and Jeff. We wanted Iowa to pull the upset.
Yeah, that one didn't go quite as I expected
I picked
either.
Iowa too.
But I
Iowa.
did say Oregon by 3, so there you go.
All right. Next game on the list, Navy traveled to South Bend, Indiana to take on the number 10 Notre Dame Fighting Irish, and it wasn't even close. By a spread of 39 points, Notre Dame defeats Navy 49-10.
We
Yeah,
are in week 12 of the college season, right? We're in week 12, right?
yeah, week 12 of NCAA, week 11 of NFL, yeah.
I'm just trying to get stuff pulled up so when we get into it, I already have it pulled up.
But yeah,
We're good.
me and Angel were kind of thinking upset. Boy, was me and Angel ever off on that one. So the closest on this one, D-Man said Notre Dame by 40, and he was off by a point. So that one goes to
Wow,
D-Man
really?
there. Yep.
Dude, I was just picking numbers. I mean, like I said, I was going by what they did the previous week, and that's why I picked some of the teams the way I did, is by the way they played the previous week. Just don't forget that. That's what I was doing.
Right.
All right.
All right. So on to the next one, Brett.
Next one, Wake Forest went to Virginia to take on the number 14 Virginia Cavaliers. And in an upset by 7 points, Wake Forest upsets number 14 Virginia 16-9.
Yeah, I did not think that me, Angel, or D-Man stood a chance on this one, but we got Wake Forest. The closest one, though, was D-Man. He said Wake Forest by 8.
Oh, wow. I got the closer than I thought I was going to get on any of these games, dude, to be honest.
Yeah, just to go ahead and say it real quick, you have 7 guesses that were the closest. No, 8.
More than I
8
thought.
games.
More than I thought I would have. More than I thought I would have, for sure.
All
Okay,
right,
the puppy
Brett.
calmed down a little bit, guys, so I was able to unmute my mic now.
All right.
All right, Angel.
All right. Next up, Cal went to Louisville to take on the number 15 Louisville Cardinals. And in overtime, California gets the upset of number 15 Louisville 29-26. The spread was California in an upset by 3 points. I did not
That was an
nobody.
exciting game.
I don't even think nobody picked California, did they? Everybody picked Louisville, didn't they?
Not a single one picked Cal, and nobody seen it coming. It was such a great game.
I didn't see it coming, dude. No, I don't. Yeah, like you said, I don't think none of us saw that. Now that was a huge. I think that honestly, that was the upset of the weekend right there. That was the upset of the weekend right there to me. Louisville getting beat by California. I think that was the upset of the weekend.
I don't know. I think Wake Forest beating Virginia is pretty dang close.
Yeah, you're right. And then by 16-9, and then by a score of 16-9.
Yeah. I have to concede with D-Man. I think California upsetting Louisville has got to be the upset of the week.
Well,
Anyway.
I see both of them are ranked right next to each other. I see both of them ranked next. So I would say both of them are just about the same upset. I would call them both upsets of the weekend, those two games.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Moving on. Auburn went to Nashville, Tennessee to take on number 16 Vanderbilt. And in overtime by 7 points. Vanderbilt 45, Auburn 38. I'm going to say Auburn should have won that game.
Another close game, a really close game.
By a touchdown. They only won by a touchdown. Which
Yeah,
I think that game should have been really like by at least 18 points, 21 points, 17, 21 points, though Vanderbilt should have beat them by. But it was only a touchdown.
right.
Who was closest on that, Wolf?
Well, 5 of us went with Vandy. D-Man was going for the upset, but the closest was Jeff. Jeff said Vandy by a touchdown. He was jolly on the spot.
He was exactly right. All right, next up, Syracuse goes to Miami, Florida to take on the number 18 Miami Hurricanes, and Miami beat Syracuse by 28 points, 38-10. Again, that's
Dead
Miami
on.
by 28.
Yep.
Dead on.
Yep. D-Man was dead on that one.
I was dead on that game.
Everybody went with the U, but D-Man had the closest and on the bullseye.
All right. And then finally, number 23 Washington went to Madison to take on the Wisconsin Badgers. And in a shocking upset, Wisconsin upsets number 23 Washington 13-10. Wisconsin by 3.
I had the bullseye. I said Wisconsin by 3. Angel said Wisconsin by 4. And then, of course, everybody else was thinking Washington.
Dude, I don't see that green on here. Is this the game that's missing?
Probably.
Dude. Okay, then that's the game that's missing off of this score sheet that I have from the AP top 25 ranking. Okay, so that's the game that's missing. Okay, so go ahead.
So do we have any other ones on the list there, Wolfie?
Let's see here.
We did Cincinnati. We missed Cincinnati and Utah. You didn't say nothing about that game.
Cincinnati and Utah had bye weeks.
Then what week is this I'm looking at then? Hold on,
you're looking at the week before.
I'm looking at week 10. No wonder why. My bad.
Let's see here. No, I think we've covered them all. Onward we go to the NFL.
All right. For the NFL, on Thursday, November 6th, 2025 was the Thursday night game. The Las Vegas Raiders at the Denver Broncos. Denver defeats Las Vegas by 3, 10-7.
Yeah, we all said Denver, but it was not as big of a win as any of us expected. The closest on that one was Ted. He said Denver by 10.
Good pick. Next up, and the early morning game in Berlin, Germany. Atlanta at the Indianapolis Colts. In overtime, Indianapolis defeats Atlanta 31-25.
I had Atlanta. I know I had Atlanta.
All right. So the closest on that one was Ted. He said Indy by 3. I said Indy by 2. Brett also had Indy, but he went over. He said Indy by 14.
Wow.
And they beat him by 6.
Yep. All right.
25-31.
Yep. Next game there, Wolf.
Yeah, go ahead.
In a game that I know D-Man is going to love, the New York Giants went to Soldier Field to take on the Chicago Bears. Chicago defeats the Giants 24-20.
I will tell you right now, that score should have been at least 30-20. I'm going to tell you why. They left 6 points on the field because they wanted to go on 4th down and they missed. There was 8 turnover on downs that game. Do you guys realize that is insane? In one game, 8 turnovers on downs.
Yeah, the factor that you gotta take into consideration is the climate that they were playing in. It was cold and snowy.
But when you're on the 1 yard line, Wolf, you don't try to you go for the points. You go for the points. And I know that's not Ben Johnson.
That's true, but
I know that's not a Ben Johnson move to go for the points. when you're at the 1 yard line. I get that. But you're almost lost because you're leaving points on the field.
D-Man's got a point.
Yeah. All
If
right.
it wasn't for Caleb doing those last 2 drives the way he did, the last 2 drives the Bears had, they would have lost that game if it wasn't for Caleb.
All right.
All right, I'm done now.
Next
All
up.
right. So no, well, Giants, Angel pick. So that's one down on him. There was 2 that was tied at the closest, and that was Ted and Brett. You both said Chicago by 3, so you all were closest there.
They picked that one good. They picked that one good.
In the next game, Buffalo at Miami, and in the upset of the week, Miami upsets Buffalo 30-13.
Well,
Absolutely nobody saw that one coming.
I did not see that ass whooping coming. Let me call it that. That for Buffalo, and Allen played the whole entire game, and they got their asses whooped by what? 17 points?
Damn.
I never saw that coming out of Buffalo at all, especially in Miami. Especially in Miami.
And the funny thing is, though, even though Buffalo lost on the fantasy football teams, Josh Allen actually got me some very decent points, even though the Bills lost, though. So that's the only upside to that. Other than that, though, I agree. Nobody saw that coming. Who was close on that one, or were we all wrong on that one?
We all had it wrong. We all had Buffalo by 20 plus. We all had Buffalo by 20 plus because we knew how bad Miami typically is, and boy, they sure slapped us in the face.
I know, right? I know, right?
All right, the next game. Baltimore Ravens went to Minneapolis, Minnesota to take on the Vikings. The Baltimore Ravens defeat the Minnesota Vikings by 8, 27-19.
Again,
This is why. Go ahead.
I did not see this coming at all. I mean, Jackson's been teetering with injuries, and Baltimore's been inconsistent. I just did not see that one going the way that it did. Brett was the only one that picked Baltimore, and he happened to be very close to the score. He said Baltimore by 7. What intel did you have, Brett?
I was just going off my gut instinct because I knew how much. I was going to say, and my explanation was, if you want the explanation, is that I knew Lamar was coming off injury, but I knew J.J. McCarthy was going to start back for the Vikings, but I knew he was probably not going to be 100%. And I knew that Aaron Jones wasn't going to have that great of a game. Plus, the Minnesota defense is kind of exposed without Van Ginkel in their lineup. So I figured, and Baltimore gets that running game going, and they have that zone read game going with Lamar Jackson. I knew that that Baltimore would have a big shot to defeat Minnesota, and that's why I went Baltimore.
All right. What were you going to say, D-Man?
This is why I don't go with teams in my division. This example of these 2 games, 2 of my teams lost in my division, being Minnesota being one, and Green Bay being the other. This is why I do not pick teams in my division. I go against them.
I don't blame you, D-Man. I don't blame you at all.
I was only going off of how the Vikings played the week before. Even in the NFL, I did the same thing. I went off about what the teams did the week before, which I'm not going to do this week. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not doing it this week.
That's fine.
All right. So the next game on the list, Cleveland at the New York Jets. In an upset, if you want to call it that, of 2 crappy teams, the New York Jets beat the Cleveland Browns 27-20.
Jets, Jets. I was the only one that went with the Jets. Did not expect it, and Jets won the shit bowl.
That's a good way to put it there, Wolf.
Yeah. Football. Hard.
Next game there, Wolf.
Yep, go ahead.
We the New England Patriots traveled to Tampa Bay to take on Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We the ones. The Patriots nabbed the win, 28-23.
Boy, did you see Baker Mayfield going off on the sideline after that game was over with? Did you
Oh
guys
yeah,
see that? Oh
I
my
didn't.
God. I have never in my life since Baker Mayfield has been in the NFL seen him so pissed off like he was yesterday.
Baker Mayfield
I
said
have
that
never seen.
Baker Mayfield said he's done. He said he is done.
He wants out of Cleveland. He wants to be traded.
Yeah, he wants out of Tampa Bay. He wants to leave Tampa now,
I'm at Tampa Bay. I'm at Tampa Bay.
and
He wants out.
he originally said that if he ever left Tampa that he would retire.
He was
So
retiring. What did I say?
he is that pissed at Tampa Bay. He wants to be traded now.
No,
Dang.
he's going to retire. He's
Crap,
going to retire. If they don't try to get rid of him, he's going to end up retiring at the end of this year. If they don't do anything this year, he will retire. He will not be playing. He will not be playing in the NFL next year.
All I'm going to say is that Drake May is the real deal, though. Drake May is the real deal, and even he put up a really good game for that. And the Patriots, I think, are for real this year.
Well,
I
I
don't think
mean,
it's a
I certainly can't argue that their record's 8-2, but I don't think just one player can get you to the Super Bowl. I don't
That's
think
true.
this is the year. They're gonna need a few more pieces to get it all together.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on to
There is no I in team. Now the NFL is a team sport by
Yes,
far.
it
Like
is.
just like basketball, just like any other sport, it's a team sport. You got to have a full roster of players to be good, and they got to
Right.
be good. They
I'm
got to be good.
surprised. Even
And
I was going to say because with that, what's his name, Stevenson, who was their main star running back, I think he's hurt currently for New England, and they're still winning without him.
right.
So,
But there was 3 that went with New England. All of you were close, but the closest went to Angel on this one. New England by 6.
all right.
And I think I picked the Patriots too. I think I said I don't like the Patriots, but I'm picking them anyway. I think that's what I said. I'm not for sure.
No, D. Me and you went with Tampa Bay. You said by 7, me by 8.
Okay, that's right. Okay.
Moving along, the next game on the list. The New Orleans Saints travel to Charlotte, North Carolina to take on the Carolina Panthers. The Saints get another win, 17-7.
Yeah, everybody had that one wrong, and I don't even know what's going on in New Orleans. It's a joke there right now.
Mm-hmm.
It really is, dude. It is.
All right.
Hey,
Luke?
that
Go ahead, D.
no, I'm good. Go ahead. I'm talking.
All right. Next up, Jacksonville went to Houston, Texas to take on the Texans. The final score, Houston 36, Jacksonville 29.
All right, yeah, I remember the spread on this one was 1.5, so we just picked who was going to win. Everybody said Jacksonville except for one person, and that was me.
You gambled and won there, Wolf.
Yep.
Yeah, but they only won by 7 though. I think the spread was. I can't even remember what the spread was on that game.
The spread was 1.5, D. That's why none of us picked the score. We just said who was going to win.
Oh, we just said that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yep.
All right. Next game on the list. Arizona traveled to Seattle to take on the Seahawks by double digits. The Seattle Seahawks defeat the Arizona Cardinals 44-22.
Yeah, Arizona got their asses whooped.
We're not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But the closest went to Ted and Brett. They both said Seattle by 10, so they're the closest.
Next game, Wolf.
Yep.
The Los Angeles Rams went to the San Francisco 49ers, and walloped the 49ers 42-26.
Again, a game that I did not see coming. I
And Purdy played in that game. Brock Purdy played in that game.
I know, and Jennings, and Kittle, and
All
McAfee. I
the,
mean, they were all
all the
there.
guys that were hurt a couple weeks ago and last week all came back for this game and still got their asses whooped.
But there's only one that picked the Rams, and that was Brett.
Wow.
With the upset, that was an upset for Brett. I think Brett called the upset on that one.
Yep.
Yep, I did. Anyway, next game. Detroit went to Landover, Maryland to take on the Washington Commanders, and Detroit beat the tar out of Washington 44-22.
The same score as the Seattle game. Do you see that? The same score.
Yeah, it was the
He's
exact
right.
same score. Yeah.
The exact same score. But the home team won on the Seattle game, and the away team won on the other game. The exact same score.
But we all went with Detroit, and there was two tied at the closest, and that was Ted and Brett at 17.
Wow. All right. Next up, the Sunday night game. Pittsburgh at the Los Angeles Chargers. It was a good night for the city of Los Angeles. Not only did the Rams win, but the Chargers defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 25-10.
All right, so 3 went with the Chargers. The closest was Brett. Said Chargers by 7. Me and Ted said Chargers by 3.
And then last game. The last game of the week was the Monday night game. The Philadelphia Eagles traveled to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers. And in a low-scoring game, the Philadelphia Eagles defeat the Green Bay Packers 10-7.
That score should have been more, dude. That was a defensive game. I watched it. Well, we watched it. It should have been. That was a defensive game all game, dude. I would not take nothing from that game and say anything negative about that game for any team because they both played their asses off.
That game and the Denver Las Vegas game was extremely sloppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But the closest on that game was me and Angel. We both said Philly by 7, and Ted said Philly by 10, and then the other Brett and D went with Pittsburgh. So there's that game.
All right. I'll be right back. I got to run to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Yeah, but that was just that was a crap show. That was a crap show all the way around. College and football, NFL were just a crap show this last weekend, man.
Yeah, it was. It was a pretty shitty game.
Just all the way around. All the games were not what we expected them to be and stuff like that. I mean, in both college and the NFL, it was just we were all over the place on both sports this weekend. And like I said, I'm not going to do what I did last week by going off what they did the previous week. Because it's any given Sunday, dude. Anybody can win. As you could tell what happened last week.
Trying to get a chart going here.
Okay, so now while he's gone for a minute, hold on. I want to say, here's your top 25 rankings as of, when was this? This was as of November 9th, week 12. Later, let me do that later. Ohio State, number 1 at 9-0. Big Ten, you got 2 Big Ten teams in the top 2 spots, bro. You got Ohio State at 9-0. You got Indiana at 10-0, both in the Big Ten. Then you got Texas A&M. You got Texas A&M number 3, Alabama 8-1 at number 4, Georgia at 8-1 at 5, Ole Miss at 9-1 at number 6, Oregon at number 7, 8-1. You got Texas Tech at 9-1. Then you got Notre Dame at 7-2 and 9, up 1 spot. Texas up 3 spots to the top 10. They jump back in the top 10, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all they're showing. They're just showing the top 10. So,
All right, I can fill in the rest of the top 25, D-Man. All right, at number 11, they stayed the same.
Yeah.
Oklahoma at 7-2. Number 12, BYU dropped to 4 spots with a record of 8-1 to number 12. Vanderbilt is up 2 with an 8-2 record to number 13. Georgia Tech is 8-1 and up 2 spots, number 14. Utah with a 7-2 record is up 2 spots to number 15. Miami is 7-2, up 2 spots at number 16. USC is 7-2, up 3 spots to number 17. Michigan is 7-2, up 3 spots to number 18. And the 2 biggest
these
losers
next
of
two,
the
Brett,
week.
hold on, Brett. These next two, surprising the hell out of me by how many spots they dropped. Now go ahead.
Yeah. At number 19, Louisville with a record of 7-2 dropped 5 spots to number 19. And Virginia with a record of 8-2 dropped 8 spots to number 20. Number 21 is Wolfie's Tennessee Volunteers with a 6-3 record. They jumped up 2 spots in the top 25. Cincinnati is 7-2 with a record. They jumped up 3 spots, number 22. And the 3 new teams this week in the top 25. Number 23, Pittsburgh with a record of 7-2. Number 24, James Madison with a record of 8-1. And number 25, South Florida with a record of 7-2. That's your top 25. Wolfie, back to you.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to go ahead and start doing the college football week picks for week 12 of college football.
Mind if I announce the special guest there, Wolf?
Yep, go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this week for the college football picks, I will not be announcing the picks. Ladies and gentlemen, please say hello to our guest announcer for this week, Mr. Jeff Alt.
Actually, I'm going to let you take over because I would be terrible.
Thank you.
I'll do it.
Sure?
I'll do it. Oh, well, I actually don't. I'm not going to do it the way that he does it. I'll just say who's home, who's. Well, go ahead, Brett. No, you do it better than I do. Go ahead.
All right. Starting off on Friday night, we have a couple of top 25 matchups here. First off, at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium in Louisville, Kentucky, we have Clemson at the number 15. I got to look at their ranking now. At the number 9. At the number 19 Louisville Cardinals. Thank you, D-Man. 19 Louisville Cardinals, and the spread is Louisville by 4.
Hang on. It's who versus Louisville?
Clemson.
It's Clemson.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
Clemson versus Louisville. Louisville's at home, ranked number 19. That's a Friday. That's a Friday night game at 6:30 in Louisville.
Thanks, D-Man.
All right, and what's the spread on that?
Louisville by 4.
All right, so
Jeff, how do you?
Who wants to pick first?
I'm going to go with Louisville. I'm going to go with the home team. The home team's got the field. They got that advantage because they're at home. I'm going to go with Louisville by at least 13.
I concur with D-Man. I think Clemson has no defense, so I'm going to say Louisville by 13 as well. What say you, Jeff?
He dropped down. He has not came back up yet.
Oh, dang. So what about
go
you,
ahead,
Wolf?
Angel.
I'm gonna say it like this. Yeah, I'm going with Clemson by 3.
Ooh, upset.
Upset. He's going with the upset. I see.
A little risky there. A little risky. A little risky. Okay.
All right.
Now me, I am. After seeing the way they played against Florida State, Clemson went out and literally slapped them across the face and turned around sideways and over and back again. So after the loss to Cal, I want to say Clemson, like Angel here, but I'm going to say Clemson by a full touchdown.
Ooh. All right.
The other Friday game is the Minnesota Golden Gophers at
The
Oregon
num-
State, right?
Actually, no. From Outson Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. Minnesota at the number 7 Oregon Ducks. And the
Yeah.
spread is Oregon by 26.
Look, I already marked it down before you even said anything. Okay, but
What
go
was
ahead.
the spread?
28
26 for
or
Oregon.
26 for Oregon.
Dang.
I picked
Okay.
Oregon. I got them winning by 30. I wrote it down before you even mentioned it.
Oh man, what say you, Angel?
Who is it?
Minnesota at number 7 Oregon, and the spread is Oregon by 26.
Oregon by 26. I'm gonna go with Oregon, but by 13.
Interesting. Okay. Brett.
I say lay them and laugh. I'm taking Oregon and the points.
Oh, I played second, damn it. Scooby Doo shot me.
Oh, playing Fortnite, I hear.
Yeah, it ain't my fault.
So what say you, Wolfie?
Well,
Oh.
based off of the way Oregon played against Iowa, I don't think it's going to be quite as impressive on the spread. But I do think they are going to reach the spread. I'm going to say Oregon by 28. And
All right.
what did you say, Brett?
I said I'm taking Oregon and the points. I'm taking the spread.
Okay, Oregon by spread.
Yep. All right.
All right, so now that Jeff is back, and you don't have to be an expert, Jeff. You just gotta say who you think. I mean, that's what we're doing. We're not no
Yep.
experts either.
No, we're not. So the first game, Jeff, is Clemson at number 19 Louisville, and the spread is Louisville by 4.
Sorry, Brett. I'm done with the picks.
Ah.
Yep, I'm done. I don't
All
like
right.
picking favorites. Sorry. Yep.
All right.
Well, I guess that moving on to the next game then.
Yep. Let's go ahead and move on.
On Saturday, Wisconsin at number 2 Indiana. The spread is Indiana by 30. 3-0. How do you see it, D-Man?
I got it right on again. I got Indiana by 30.
What say you, Angel? Oh, he's not there. I'll pick then. Wisconsin has no defense, so I'm going to say Indiana, and they cover the spread. I'll say Indiana by 30.
Hi, Melissa.
How many games are left in the season of college football? How many weeks do we have
One.
left?
I'll tell you right now. 2, 3, 3 more games.
Just now, who is Indiana's last three opponents?
For this game, they are playing Wisconsin, and the spread is Indiana by 30. Angel,
Yeah, I want to know who's their last three opponents, though. That's
I'll
my
tell you right now.
question.
Hold on.
I got it right here. Their last
Indiana's
three.
last three opponents. Hold on. Indiana's last three opponents are.
I got them pulled up here, D-man.
Well, actually, no. There's 2 games left. It's Wisconsin, Indiana, and then it's Indiana, Purdue. Are their last 2 games?
Their last
All
three.
right.
Their last three opponents. Their last three opponents before this game, the Angel, were Penn State, Maryland, and UCLA. All of them wins.
All right. So, you know what?
Only close game that they had in the last 3 games was against Penn State. That's the closest game. The other 2 games before that were ass whoopings. Okay? Just to let you know.
Now. Here we go. I'm going with the upset. Wisconsin by 5.
I knew he was going to do that.
I knew he was going to do that too.
I knew you were going to do that.
What say you, Wolfie?
Just because they're sitting too comfortable. They're sitting too comfortable.
I do think they're sitting comfortably, but they're not going to lose to Wisconsin. I got Indiana by 14.
That's not a bad pick. All
That
right.
is not a bad.
Next game from Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. South Carolina at number 3, Texas A&M. The spread.
Whoa. You missed 2. Unless it's different than what mine is.
Texas A&M
You
is
missed
still
it.
3. Texas A&M still
Huh?
3.
Oh, you're
According
going
to-
in order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The spread is Texas A&M by 19.
Oof. That's ridiculous.
I don't know about that.
I'll pick first. I don't think South Carolina can hang with Texas A&M. Too much firepower. I got Texas A&M by at least 21 points. What say you, D-man?
I got Texas
Hang on.
A&M.
Hang on. What was the amount you said by?
21 points.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Go ahead,
D-man.
I got Texas A&M by 28.
What say you, Angel?
I'm gonna say Texas A&M, but not as much as a blowout score as everybody's expecting. I'm gonna say maybe 12 or 13.
That's not a bad pick.
Okay. Well, I too, I'm kind of feeling uncertain about the spread there, especially if Lenore Sellers plays to his potential. However, I don't think South Carolina is going to quite be able to do it. I'm kind of like Angel, but I think it's actually going to be a little bit closer than that. I've got Texas A&M by 10.
See you later, Matt. All right.
You actually see South Carolina staying up with them like that, though? Texas A&M is ranked number 3.
Yeah, but I mean they are the only undefeated team left in the SEC, and they've been sitting a little bit too comfortably, like Indiana.
All right.
So
That's understandable. I got it. I get you.
Next game, Wolfie.
yep, go ahead.
At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, you have number 9 Notre Dame traveling to take on number 23 Pittsburgh. The spread is Notre Dame by 12. D-Man, how do you see it?
I don't see Notre Dame letting Pittsburgh 23 somebody that just hitting the top 25. I don't see in Notre Dame, dude, letting them stay that close. So I'm gonna have to go. What was the spread again?
12 points for Notre Dame.
I'm gonna have to go by at least 21. Notre Dame by 21.
Oh, okay.
I don't see him. I don't see him. I honestly don't see him letting Pittsburgh stay that close. If they do stay that close, there's something wrong with their defense. Notre Dame's defense, and they got a good defense. Notre Dame's got a hell of a defense. But if they let Pittsburgh stay close, there's something wrong. Somebody got hurt on that defense in practice.
What say
All
you,
right.
Angel?
You said Pittsburgh and Notre Dame?
Yeah,
Yep.
Pitt, Notre Dame. Yeah, in Pitt.
That's in Pittsburgh, by the way. That's in Pittsburgh. That's not in South Bend. It's in Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say Notre Dame, but it's gonna be by like 7.
That's not a bad pick.
All right, Brett.
I know Pittsburgh got in the top 25, and I know where D-Man's going, and I will also say Notre Dame, but I think it's going to be close, real close. I'm going to say Notre Dame by 3.
All I'm going to say is upset alert. I got Pitt by 3.
Wow.
What, dude? Are you kidding me?
Yo, believe it or not, I was gonna go with Pitt. I was gonna go Pitt, but like
Keep in mind, at the beginning of the year, Notre Dame lost 2 games that they should not.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And Freeman tends to choke in close games. If it's close, Pitt's going to win.
Okay, I agree. I get it.
All right.
Yeah.
Next game on the list. From Wrigley Field in Chicago, Illinois.
What?
Number 21, Michigan at Northwestern. The spread is Michigan by 13.
That's the first time they had it. Hold on. Go ahead. You guys do it first. Let me go last. I got to look something up. Go ahead, guys. I definitely got to look this up.
Michigan, I think, has a decent amount of attack power. Northwestern can't defend the rush. I'm going to say Michigan by at least 14 points. In case you missed that, Angel, in case you missed that, Wolfie, I said Michigan by 14.
I got that. I don't have the spread.
Michigan by 13.
13. Okay.
What say you, Angel?
we got Michigan and who?
Northwestern.
Now, Northwestern in Chicago.
It's at Wrigley Field.
At Wrigley Field.
Ooh, that's a rough call.
Dude, who are they playing right now? Who are they playing in Wrigley Field? They're playing with who?
The Michigan Wolverines, and it's Michigan.
Oh, I'm going with the Wolverines all day, dude.
Look something up because I want to see what the score was of that game, because the last game that was played in Wrigley Field was last year, and that was against Northwestern against Ohio State. That was the last game that was played in Wrigley Field. I didn't know that they played football games in Wrigley Field until right now.
You'd be surprised, D-Man.
There's even a bowl game at Wrigley Field, I thought.
That's at Yankee Stadium. That's a pinstripe.
That's at Yankee Stadium, yeah. That's at Yankee Stadium.
All right, so Angel, you got Michigan, but how much?
I'm going to say Michigan by 14.
All right.
All right.
D-Man, do you got a pick yet?
Man, dude, Northwestern after me last week. They literally after me last week when I went with them. So I'm not making that same mistake 2 weeks in a row. So I'm gonna go with Michigan by at least 17. I'm not gonna let Northwestern after me again.
I mean,
Oh.
okay. How much did you say, D?
I said 17. 17.
17. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, Northwestern's been
I'll be on
kind
y'all
of.
picks in a second.
What'd you say, Will?
What was that, Angel?
No. I'm playing the game as well.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Northwestern they slipped last week. They didn't play too well, but the week before, I thought that they beat somebody that they shouldn't have. Or am I
Okay, let's
wrong?
check that out. Let's check it out. So 2 weeks ago, right?
Uh
You
huh.
said 2 weeks ago. All right,
Yeah.
that's 1 week. Northwestern beat.
2 weeks ago, Northwestern lost to Nebraska 28-21.
Oh, okay.
20.
Which week was it that the last time they won? It was against somebody that they weren't supposed to
Purdue.
be.
Purdue. The
No,
last
that
game
one
they
I
won,
expect. Now that one I expected. There's one
Penn
game that they
State,
did. Yeah, it was against Penn State. Okay.
22-21.
I,
All right. Should I move on to the next game, Wolfie?
I'm gonna say Michigan by 7. I don't
All
think
right.
it's gonna be the spread. All right, go ahead.
And now in what I call one of two games of the week this week. I'm calling 2 games of the week, guys, just so you know. This is one of them. From Bryant Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Number 11, Oklahoma, travels and takes on number 4, Alabama. The spread is Alabama by 7. D-Man, how do you see it?
Dude, I don't like the Sooners. I like the Cowboys, Oklahoma Cowboys, and they've been doing bad this year too. I'm gonna have to go with Alabama by at least 13, dude.
The hell, I can't get out of this car. Oh.
What say you, Angel?
I'm going with Bama. I
How
have to
much?
go with Bama.
All right, well, about how much, D, and how much, Angel?
I said
I'm going with
13.
by Bama by 12. The hell with it.
Okay.
All I'm going to say is Bama and by at least 14, and the reason is too much offense, too much firepower.
All right, so Bama by what?
14.
14. Okay. Y'all are thinking kind of like a blowout fashion here. I don't think it's going to be the case. I mean, yeah. As Pat McAfee was saying, Boomer. I'm going Oklahoma.
Oh, and an upset.
I knew you
O-
would.
Oklahoma by 3.
Oh, wait. Michigan. They're playing Oklahoma?
Yeah, the
No,
Oklahoma
Alabama.
Sooners.
It's Alabama's playing them.
Yeah,
Oh,
Alabama, number
Whoa.
4, number
Whoa,
11, Oklahoma
wait a minute.
Sooners.
Wait a minute. Is Bama versus Oklahoma? I'm going with Oklahoma. I'm changing my pick and I'm agreeing with Wolfie, Oklahoma by 3.
Looks like you and me are on the Alabama island, D-Man.
that's okay. That's okay. We'll see
Yep.
this weekend who's right.
Yep.
And I'll be getting Ted's later on, and I'll update everybody.
All right.
All right, so the next game.
From Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas, the University of Central Florida Golden Knights at the number 8 Texas Tech Red Raiders, and the spread is Texas Tech 24.
Wow.
No way.
Okay.
No way. Oh no. No, sir. I'm not gonna do that. The way UCF has been playing, dude. Who did they just beat? Like, what was the last team they beat?
Let me take a
UCF.
look. The
I
last
know they
team they
beat somebody that was good, dude.
the only wins they have this season were against Jacksonville State, North Carolina A&T, North Carolina, and West Virginia.
Those two games right there, dude. They should have never won, and they did. I'm not picking them. I'm picking Texas Tech by 21. There's no way that they're gonna go on a streak like that. There's no way.
Good pick, D-Man. I am also going to say Texas Tech by 21. What say you, Angel?
I say Texas Tech, but not that much of a blowout. I'll say Texas Tech by 12.
Good pick, good pick. I also am not thinking it's going to be as big of a beating. I got Texas Tech by 10.
All right. Next game on the list. At Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. Number 20, Virginia takes on Duke. The spread is Duke by 7. Mind if I start this one?
Go ahead.
I am going to say Duke in an upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Duke, and they cover by at least 7 points. What say you, D-Man?
I'm going with you, dude. I'm going with the upset, man. And I know Duke is not a football school. Duke is a basketball school. Let's not forget that. Duke is a basketball school, not a college football school.
Huh?
I'm going with them. I'll go with by 10. I'll go with Duke by 10 with the upset.
All right, Angel. What about you, bro?
I go with Duke. I'm picking Duke with the upset by 10. Yeah, Duke by 10. I agree with D-Man on this.
I agree with Brett. I go with the spread. Duke beat. Let's remember, Duke beat Georgia Tech.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But how many points was it by? It wasn't by that many points.
No,
actually, Duke lost to Georgia Tech.
Oh, did they actually lose? I thought they won.
Nope, they lost 27-18. That was let me look at the last week because I know there was an upset last week. So
there's Teddy. What's up, Teddy?
Hey, I'm sleeping, man. I've been waiting for Tower all morning. I guess we had some kind of miscommunication or something happened. But I only slept like 2 hours. Remember, we ended the live. I slept like 2 hours. I've been trying to stay awake all damn day. I thought I was going to meet with Tower. Yes, that's where I've been. I've fallen asleep.
It was NC State. It was NC State who beat Georgia Tech.
All right, I still think.
Yeah, it was NC State. I think that's why I wonder if NC State might beat Miami this week coming up.
Teddy, the way we're doing this week, we're picking our teams, talking about it for a minute or so, and we're moving on. We're not trying to stay on a team so long.
We're trying to work on the flow of the show this week, so that's what we've been doing. Brett, go ahead and let's let Ted get caught up here, and start from the beginning here.
All right, Ted. So the first game is on. There are 2 games on Friday night that both have top 25 teams. First off, Clemson versus number 19 Louisville. The spread is Louisville by 4.
Is it at Clemson?
It's in Louisville.
Oh, okay. I was actually gonna pick Clemson because Clemson's playing better. You know, that's pretty close. They got that right, but I'm gonna still go Louisville by 6.
And then the next game, you might say this might be an aggressive spread, but Minnesota at number 7 Oregon, and the spread is Oregon 26.
And that's in Oregon, by the way. That's in Oregon.
Yeah, that's really close because I'm going to go. Yeah, that's going to be. I'm going to go Oregon. Yeah, they're going to be kind of trying to play better for the playoffs coming up. I think it's going to be Oregon by. Let me think about that game. Oh man. Yeah, the Gophers. Yeah, they're not that good. I'm going to go 24. That's the most I can go. Oregon by
Oh,
24.
to let you know, Teddy, there's 3 new teams in the top 25. There's 3 new teams that
Okay.
jumped into the top 25 this week.
Yep. And they are Teddy. They are Pittsburgh, James Madison, and South Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I know 2 of those teams. I don't know nothing about James Madison.
All right. So the next game is Wisconsin at number 2 Indiana, and the game is in Indiana at Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, and the spread is Indiana by 30.
Ooh, they're not. Yeah, Wisconsin plays good in November, even though it's in Indiana. When they beat Washington. They're not going to get beat by that bad. I don't think. I'm going to go Indiana by maybe 20.
All right.
I'd accept that one. That's a good number.
All right, Ted. So in College Station, Texas, at Kyle Field, South Carolina at number 3 Texas A&M. The spread is Texas A&M by 19.
Yeah, that Sellers guy's a really good quarterback. Oh man, damn, Wolfie. Otherwise.
I said the exact same thing. Did I not, D? I said Sellers is a great quarterback.
Yeah, and there's even rumors he's going to transfer to Miami next year. There's a heavy rumor that he's coming to Miami next year. So he's transferring to Miami. That's what I heard. I mean, everybody's talking about it down here. But, God, for this game, I don't know, man. It's hard to pick against Texas A&M because they're playing pretty damn good. Is that Texas A&M too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Texas A&M by. What was the spread?
19.
19.
I don't know if it's gonna be that much. What'd you think, Wolfie? Damn, man,
I said Texas A&M by 10.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm gonna go with that too. Texas A&M by 10. I just don't think they're gonna make that spread. South Carolina's a good team.
All right.
Yeah, but like I said, when Wolfie made his prediction, I said, dude, they're ranked number 3. Let's not forget they're ranked number 3 for a reason.
But like Indiana, they've been sitting a little bit too comfortable.
You
said that too.
Yeah.
So
Why, that's why I want against Indy, dude. Like Indy's sitting too damn comfortable.
Yeah, Angel went for the upset. Said Wisconsin by 5.
Really? That's a brave man right there.
So Ted, here's the next game for you. From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 9 Notre Dame against number 23 Pittsburgh, and the spread is Notre Dame by 12.
You know what? They're due to choke and get their ass whooped. I'm going Pittsburgh by 3.
That's exactly what I said.
That's what we all said.
I think Notre Dame is going to let somebody that's just entering the top 25 to come into they're in Pittsburgh. Let's not forget. They are at Pittsburgh, so they're going to have their fans there. They're going to have that advantage. They will definitely have the fan advantage. So I still pick Notre Dame, though. I do pick them.
Coach Freeman chokes in close games.
Yep.
If it's close, Pitt's going to win.
All right, Ted. Next game. This is technically a neutral site game, even though it's in Chicago. At Wrigley Field, number 21 Michigan at Northwestern. The spread is Michigan by 13.
Okay, yeah, I'm just wrapping up with the last thing. Remember this also. Pittsburgh is now in the ACC championship if they win out, and that's why I think they're going to beat Notre Dame. They're inspired. So that's it. that game. That mean for that. But yeah, so Northwestern's been playing kind of good. Who did they beat, Wolfie? Now Northwestern beat somebody recently. Somebody decent.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. It was
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I don't know if Michigan's gonna make the spread. I think Michigan will win.
It was Penn State, the last team.
yeah, Penn State. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, this is Northwestern's playing better. See, I'm gonna pick Michigan, but I don't know about that spread though.
Yeah, that was me too, Ted. I said Michigan by 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Michigan by 11.
All right. And in one of the 2 games of the week I made, Ted, this first of 2 games of the week, number 11 Oklahoma at number 4 Alabama, and the spread is Alabama by 7.
I think Oklahoma's kind of like got their shit back together. I'm gonna pick Oklahoma by 1. I'm going with an upset.
Ooh,
That's an upset, baby. That's
I
an
also
upset.
went with Oklahoma.
Yep.
I said Oklahoma by a field goal.
Yep. I'm
And
gonna go by 1
with
point.
Oklahoma by a field
Yeah.
goal.
I'm gonna go. I was gonna pick 2 points. I'm just gonna say by 1 because an upset's an upset. 1, 2, 3 points. Who cares? You know what I mean?
all right.
I mean,
Right.
I could see that it being like 28-21 Alabama. Oklahoma goes and scores a touchdown, and they go for the 2 instead of the field goal. I could easily see that.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Yeah.
Here's the
That
next game.
Mateer guy's been playing good again.
All right.
Next game for you, Ted. UCF, University of Central Florida, Golden Knights at number 8 Texas Tech. The game is in Lubbock at Texas Tech, and the
What's the spread?
is 24 points Texas Tech.
I was just about to say I think Texas Tech's going to light their ass up because it's just not a good set. Central Florida team's not that good, but
What?
I don't.
What are you talking about, dude?
That Central Florida team's not as good as previous teams. But I don't know if Texas Tech is going to beat them by 24 though.
Oh yeah. Oh, like I said, they're playing good. They played good.
Texas Tech's playing great, but
So UFC.
Brett
UCF.
and
what is
Brett
UCF?
Brett and D-Man said Texas Tech by 21. Angel said 12. I said Texas Tech by 10.
Yeah, that spread's really aggressive. I'm going to go Texas Tech by 15.
We're all right there. We're right there. We're right in the same area on that game.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. The next game we were just getting done picking when you showed up, Ted, from Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. Number 20, Virginia at Duke, and the spread is Duke by 7.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. But yeah, right now you got Georgia Tech is they're on the outside now. It's Georgia Tech and Pitt are, I think, in the ACC game. I think right, Wolfie. Those two are the two going for the. So that's why. But now they know they can't lose anymore either.
But it is a 3-way. It's a 3-way tie between Pitt, Duke, and somebody else for that second spot. So Duke will probably be gung ho to try to keep competitive in that tiebreaker situation.
Yeah, Duke. Because is Duke tied for the ACC too?
Georgia Tech, Virginia, Pittsburgh, and SMU are all tied conference-wise at 5-1.
Okay, yeah, because I still see Georgia Tech versus Pittsburgh in the ACC game. That's just what I see.
You guys are forgetting about SMU? You guys are totally forgetting about SMU.
I know. Yeah, they're dog shit, man.
Yeah, they're not going to make it.
No, they're not. But let me think here. God, this is a tough game to pick right now.
Yeah, we all said the same thing, Ted. That this is really a tough game.
Man, I know because they're pick. I don't Virginia. Yeah, Duke. I don't know. I'm gonna pick an upset. Screw it. I'm going Virginia by 3.
Okay.
That's not.
I know. I should be picking Duke by 3, but I just got a feeling Virginia's
I mean, that's not an upset. It's an upset to us because we all went with Duke. But
we all went with Duke. For you going with Virginia, you're not. That's not an upset because they're ranked. They're ranked.
Yeah, Virginia is
ranked.
ranked.
But Duke's favored to win.
Yeah. Oh, if you're going off of that way, then yeah, it would be an
Yeah, I
upset
mean,
for
I
you.
should be
But
picking.
we're going off of 5. Yeah. No, it
Yeah, I
would be
should
an
be
upset
picking
for that.
Duke, but my guts just tell me Virginia's going to win. This is a gut pick today. This is a gut pick.
All right. Next
Hey,
game.
Lucy.
Next game from Alumni Stadium in Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Number 14, Georgia Tech at Boston College. The spread is Georgia Tech 17.
That's about right. So
What-
yeah,
what
I'm
do
up.
They got him coming into Boston College as the favorites.
Yep.
That's a road game, and they got him as the favorite by 14.
Boston College don't even have a conference win, I don't think.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
good.
that's
Georgia-
true. Yeah, that's true.
Georgia
That's
Tech.
true.
Georgia Tech is favored by 17. D-man.
Honestly, I think if it was in reverse and Georgia Tech was at home, I think the spread would probably be like Georgia Tech by like 30 or 40.
So what was that game? Georgia Tech versus who?
Boston College, and the spread is Georgia Tech 17.
They do not have a conference win. Boston College is 0-6 in the conference, 1-9, 1-5, and they're on a 9-game losing streak right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know what? They're due to
Georgia
whoop
Tech-
somebody's ass, but it's not going to be Georgia Tech though. No, they're not
Georgia
going to be.
Tech's conference is 5-1 overall, 8-1, home 5-0, away 3-1, and they're on a 1-game losing streak right now. So I get what you guys are saying on that. For sure.
Yeah.
So who
So
do you got, D-man?
I'm worrying about the points right now because I know Georgia Tech's going to win, but by how much?
What's the point spread again?
17.
17.
I think it's going to be more. I'm thinking 24 right now.
I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be that way. I think Boston College is going to lose, but I think they're going to lose by like 15 points. They'll lose by 15. I don't think it's going to be that big of a blowout.
I'm gonna say lay them and laugh. I'm gonna take Georgia Tech, and I'm gonna take the spread.
I'm gonna say Georgia Tech by 12. Just because BC's at home. I think they'll put up a fight.
okay.
What say you, Ted? You
I
haven't
agree.
made your final pick yet.
I agree. Boston College got their fans in there with them.
Yeah, that's still going. I'm going 21. Tech by 21. If it was at Tech, I would be picking by 35 or something like that.
All
Okay,
right.
so my turn.
Oh yeah, it's your turn, Wolfie.
George, like I said, if this was in reverse, Georgia Tech would have a spread of probably like 30 or 40. With that being said, Georgia Tech travels well as far as their fans goes. And if you look at the last Boston College home game, they had maybe 3,000 Boston College fans in the stands, and that was the students. I see Georgia Tech by 28.
Good pick.
Ooh.
Good
See how
pick.
I went 20? I went 20 plus, and so did Wolfie.
All right. The next game on the list from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Number 16, Miami, takes on NC State at home, and the spread is Miami 15 points.
I was thinking of the same thing, dude. I was thinking of the same thing. I'm gonna go with Miami by the spread. I'll go with Miami by the spread, dude. I was thinking of the same thing.
What was the spread again?
Yeah,
Miami by 15, Wolfie.
15.
Now remember, NC State beat Georgia Tech,
Yeah, but that was at home.
and
NC
Miami
State was at
loves to
home.
choke. I mean, Miami. Who is it? NC State. Who beat Miami's ass? It was who was it that beat their ass? It was Louisville. Louisville went in there and had a good game plan. I think Miami's grown up a lot, though. What do you think, Wolfie? I don't know. I don't know. Miami just lately
Louisville
they
beat them
just
only by 3 points, Ted. Louisville only beat Miami by 3, 24-21.
yeah. I mean, they caught them off guard. I think Miami's learned a lot. I don't know if they're going to make that spread, Wolfie. That's what I'm worried about. I think Miami's probably going to squeak it out, but I don't know, man.
The spread is kind of where I expected, but I kind of see it just below that. I've got Miami by 12.
See, I'm thinking the same kind of thing too as Wolfie.
I'm gonna go with D-Man. Lay him and laugh. I got Miami by 15.
Yeah, Miami's just let me down all year long, pretty much after Game 6.
SMU beat Miami 26-20, and that was in overtime, dude. They allowed SMU to beat them in overtime.
Yeah,
And that
I
was
know.
on November 1st. That was on November 1st at SMU.
We still
They
got
went
one.
to SMU and lost in overtime.
We got one more person left to pick still. Angel, what do you say?
I'm gonna pull the upset and say SNU by
Eh,
4.
You mean NC State by 4?
Yeah, SC State by 4.
Yeah, I didn't pick yet. I'm going to pick Miami, I think, but I'm not. I'm still on the fence. I didn't pick yet.
Then pick. Then let's.
Yeah, I didn't pick yet. I'm still. Miami's got me so pissed off all year this year since Game 6. I'm about to go with Angel. I'm about to pick NC State too, and for an upset. I'm so damn close. I'm gonna pick Miami by 2. I'm dead serious. Miami by 2.
All right.
2, okay.
Yeah.
I think
they're just inconsistent, and Beck is horrible.
Next game from the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles, California. Number 17 USC takes on the Iowa Hawkeyes, and the spread is USC by 7.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, who did Iowa? Iowa almost beat freaking
Iowa
Oregon,
almost beat Oregon last week.
Yeah, at home. Yeah, and it's Iowa at home again.
That too, yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Iowa. I'm gonna have to do an upset at least one. I'm gonna go with Iowa, and I did it last week, and I don't know why I'm doing it again this week. But I got to go with Iowa with the upset by 10.
I will pick next. I'm gonna say Iowa. They're probably gonna probably not play as inspired as they did after that letdown to Oregon. I'm gonna say USC and they cover the spread.
Yeah, that game was a heartbreaker. USC's playing pretty good right now. Oh man, what a game!
I think this is a comeback game for Iowa because the way they lost last week. The way Iowa lost last week.
I mean, they could come out pissed that they lost the way they did. They could be pissed
right, exactly,
instead of upset.
Damn, man. This is another close game right here.
I'm going to say USC, but I'm going to say USC by a point. I think it's going to be a very close ending.
Yeah, it sure might be. Yeah, oh man, Iowa. Like I'm born there. I'm born in Iowa, so I'm still going to go USC by a point too. This is like I want to call it even almost.
What say you, Angel?
I'm gonna go with USC by 7.
Okay, so the spread. Okay.
All right. Did you pick Wolfie?
Yeah, I said that USC by 1.
Next game. This is going to be in Wolfie's neck of the woods from Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee. New Mexico State at number 21, Tennessee, and the spread is Tennessee by 42.
Oh my God!
What? Tennessee by 42?
Over New Mexico State.
Yeah, against New Mexico State. Yeah.
Wolfie, you're gonna like me.
That's a big spread, man.
I'm gonna pick first. I'm gonna say, Wolfie, you're gonna love me. Lay him and laugh. I got Tennessee by 42. What say you, D-Man?
Dude, I want to go out there, but you know what? I'm going to go with Tennessee by 50.
50?
God,
what say you, Ted?
I don't see New Mexico State even scoring that one damn point. That's how big of a blowout that game's going to be.
I'm interested to see who everybody else is. I'm picking last.
What say you, Ted?
I don't know. You guys are really ragging on NC State. I mean, on New Mexico State. I mean, damn.
Let's remember New Mexico State beat UCLA earlier in the year.
That's right.
Yeah, if any of y'all watch
It's at
UCLA game this
Tennessee.
weekend,
Okay,
they
I
put up
can only see 31 points. I'm going to go Tennessee by 31. That's the highest I can go.
What say you, Angel?
I'm gonna go. What is it? NC State, right?
No,
New Mexico State. New Mexico.
New Mexico State at Tennessee.
I'm gonna say it's not gonna be that big of a blowout. The stats are totally wrong on this one, and I'm gonna say Tennessee, but I'm gonna say like 20.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so my turn. New Mexico State beat UCLA earlier in the year. Okay, Tennessee throughout history has always played the weak team like it's a practice game, and it's never ever the spread ever. I'll use App State for an example. When App State came to Knoxville, it went into overtime when they were expected to win by 31 points. But then again, you got teams like ETSU where Tennessee goes and puts 70 points up like it's nothing.
Okay.
Yeah,
New Mexico State is on a
So-
4-game losing streak, by the way, guys. New Mexico State is on a 4-game losing streak.
With that being said, Wolfie, who do you got?
I want to be wrong, but I'm going to say Tennessee by 28.
All right.
I want to be wrong and it be like the East Tennessee State game where they put 70 points up, but I don't expect it. But if they do, that's going to impress the NCAA, and they're going to have to put Tennessee back into consideration. So, and my heart wants them to come out and just totally bitch slap them, but no, I don't think that's going to be the case.
Tennessee's going to put
All
a
right.
lot of backups in. When they get up by about 20, 21, they're going to start putting backups in.
All right. So the next game on the list from Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi, Florida. Florida Gators at number. Let me look at their ranking just to make sure I got it right. Yep, number 6, Ole Miss, and the spread is Ole Miss by 16.
That Florida program's got a lot of problems. There's a receiver that's sitting out the rest of the season.
Are you keeping the one with the blue collar?
That Florida program's got a lot of problems right now. A lot. There's a bunch of fighting going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on.
That spread is way low. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, it is way low. Florida's got that program has a ton of problems right now. I was reading about how this guy like Lagway got benched. I saw where there's a receiver now sitting out the rest of the season. That I guess that's probably Lagway's friend. But right now there's a lot of fighting going on at that University of Florida program. I wouldn't be surprised if they start tanking games. So that Ole Miss, yeah, I got Ole Miss by 28.
I will say Ole Miss by at least 24 points.
Yeah.
What say you, D-Man?
It's a
The
shame
way
what
y'all
they've
are
done.
talking, dude. The way y'all are talking about Florida, dude. Man, dude. I thought it was going to even be a closer game than from. Honestly, for me, I thought it was going to be a closer game. Until y'all started talking about how Florida got people sitting out. They're fighting with each other. They're doing this. They're doing that against each other. I'm going to go with them losing by 35.
Yeah.
Ole Miss winning by 35, dude.
I think
I got
they're
them winning by
tanking.
35 now. I
D-man, I
had
think they're
them winning
tanking
by at
games,
least
man.
17. I had them Ole Miss winning it by at least 17 before y'all started talking about Florida. Once y'all heard all that, I had to go up to 35.
You wait until you hear me, man.
All
Yeah.
right, Angel, what do you say?
Yo, I'm hearing all this drama about Florida. All right. But usually drama creates controversy. Controversy creates sales. And everybody's talking Florida, Florida, Florida is going to get their ass kicked. Yo,
Here we
I'm
go.
going to
Here we
go.
go.
All right. I'm going to say it like this. Y'all all have 35, 40. Yo, I'm going to leave it short and simple. 10 points. But not on Florida. Ole Miss. 10 points.
All right, Wolfie,
No way.
let's see
No
what you
way,
have to
Angel.
say.
I know.
Okay, so let's remember that Kentucky, the worst team in the SEC, beat Florida last week 38-7. Or was it 38-17? Either way,
It doesn't
Kentucky,
matter.
the
They
worst team
still
in the
lost.
SEC, beat the
They still
shit
lost.
out of them. I got Ole Miss by 55.
No.
Whoa!
Wolfie, it ain't that bad.
Hell
Whoa!
no.
No way,
Yo,
Wolfie.
yo, Wolfie. I'll put $10 on it that Ole Miss don't take it by 55.
If I had $10, I would take you up on that.
Come
All
on.
right,
28's enough, man. 28's enough.
all
Yeah.
I
right.
think it's I think it's going to be an absolute yeah.
I do too.
Yo,
I
yo,
do
yo.
too.
With that
But
being
like,
said,
dude, I did
that
not.
being
I did not
said,
know all that
guess
stuff was
what?
going on with
Guess
Florida,
what?
dude.
Guess what?
Until
Guess
Ted.
what?
Until Ted just
Let
said something.
It's floppy
Yeah, right.
time.
let
All
let
right.
let me just say this one thing here. I think it's going to be 35 to
Floppy
nothing at
time.
halftime.
Do, 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 do,
Right. He could be right, actually, because they're fighting
It's
right now.
floppy
There's a
time.
lot of fighting going on.
Yo, look, controversy. Like I said, y'all talking all this controversial. You gotta remember, yo, that's when a team gets together. That I just feel it, yo. Like, no, it ain't gonna be
Something's
that
going on with
ass
that
whooping.
program. I'm just saying that they might be tanking games. So it could be just
See,
like Wolfie said. It could be 55.
just like LSU. LSU just lost their athletic director, they lost their offensive coordinator, and they lost their head coach. Florida has now lost their head coach, they've lost their offensive coordinator, they lost their defensive coordinator, they've lost their athletic director, and they've lost their equipment manager.
Damn, an
So
equipment manager is an easy job. Shit.
And you've got players sitting out at Florida, too.
let's move on to the next game, shall we?
All right, go ahead.
From McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas, number 15 Utah at Baylor. The spread is Utah by 9.
This is going to be another interesting picks here. Okay. Utah by 9. Baylor. All right. I'll start off this one. Baylor has a potential Heisman quarterback. Utah's been slacking here lately. I smell an upset. I got Baylor by 3.
Wolfie, not so fast, my friend. I've got Utah winning by at least 7 points. What say you, D-Man?
Hey, I agree with Wolf. It's not that the fact that I live in Texas. I agree with Wolf. I got them winning by 3 too.
What say you, Ted? Okay, if Ted's not there, what say you, Angel?
I'm going Baylor by 7.
Am I the only one on the Utah island here?
I don't know. Hey, Ted, what you got?
Yeah, sorry. Just can't trust the damn fart anymore, man. I'm in the shower.
Right.
I can't trust my farts anymore. Which game? It's something at Baylor. Who's at Baylor?
Number
It's
15, Utah.
Yeah, I got Utah kind of playing better. I'd go Utah by 3.
okay.
All right. So the next game on the list, it's at UCLA from Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. UCLA at number 1, Ohio State. Ted, you're going to say this is going to be an aggressive spread. Ohio State by 33.
Holy
No
shit.
way. No way.
No. If you guys watched the UCLA Nebraska game this past weekend, everybody was on their toes. Every single damn person. No way is that spread legitly possible.
But it could change. It could change. Don't forget, this is Tuesday. Those games are played on Saturday.
Yep.
Dude,
And
did you watch that Nebraska UCLA game? It went down to the final freaking seconds, dude. Literally the final freaking seconds of the game.
Hey,
It was that damn good.
me and Ted were live until the last whistle blew. So I mean, yeah, we were there. We were watching it. So
but I'm going to say every time Ohio State has played on NBC, listen to this fact. From what I know, every time Ohio State has played on NBC, they have usually won by a substantial margin. So, because of that, and the game is on NBC, I am going to take Ohio State by at least 24 points. What say you, D-Man?
What was the game again?
UCLA at number 1, Ohio State.
Ohio's going to light them up, man.
Ohio State by 28.
What say you, Ted?
I'm going just what D-Man said. I was thinking 4 touchdowns. I'm going Ohio State by 28 too.
What do you say, Angel?
Okay, if anybody paid attention to the UCLA Nebraska game this past week, it was a nail biter. Okay, UCLA almost took Nebraska like to the barn. Okay, with that
It's
being
at
said,
Ohio State, Angel. It's at Ohio State.
it's at Ohio State, but I'm saying no more than 2 touchdowns. Ohio State by 14.
What say you, Wolfie?
I actually like that pick, but here's my thoughts here. Okay. UCLA did play Nebraska close. They've been on. UCLA was kind of on a winning stretch there after having a absolute awful start. Nico is not the greatest quarterback on earth, but he did lead the Vols to the playoff last year, and he croaked against Ohio State. I think he's going to be looking to get revenge on him personally, so his stats are going to be a little bit better this week than normal. The overall team is still not going to quite compare to Ohio State. I've got Ohio State by 17.
All right.
Yeah, that's actually good. That's a good number right there too.
I think a number.
Yeah,
So next game, the next game on the list, which I call the second game of the week. Second game of the week. From Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia. Number 10, Texas, at number 5, Georgia. The spread is Georgia by 7.
I'm going to pick Texas by 1 point. I got an upset.
I'll go Georgia by the spread.
What say you, D-Man?
I'm going to go with Ted. Texas by 1.
Georgia is too good at home. I'm going to say Georgia by the spread. What say
I've
you,
been
Wolfie?
saying for a few weeks that Georgia is due to slip.
Mm-hmm.
Texas is on the rebound after playing a little sloppy at the beginning of the year. I see Texas by a field goal.
Hmm.
Yep.
All right. And then the nightcap.
Yeah, Texas figured it out, man. They're not the shit team that they were back in week one. Well, they actually played amazing week one. They only lost 14-7 to
Well,
the best team in the
they're
country.
not the team that played freaking Oklahoma. Even though they
Right.
won,
Yeah.
they played like shit against Oklahoma and still won
Yeah.
in that
True.
Red River rivalry game.
All
Texas,
right.
yeah, Texas is getting better, man. They're getting better.
So the nightcap game, guys, from Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. Remember, the game's in Provo. Number 12, BYU against TCU. And the spread is BYU by 5.
Ooh. Wow.
Night game.
TCU has been sucking the last couple weeks.
And they
Literally.
lost to Iowa State last week by 3 points.
I know, that's why I'm saying they sucked the last couple weeks.
What was that spread again?
BYU by 5.
Mm.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate, actually.
TCU likes to play teams close.
I'm going to pick BYU by 6. I'm going BYU 6.
BYU is pretty good at home. I mean, they did lose a heartbreaker though to Texas Tech though. But a week after, usually if I know BYU, usually after a week after they lose a big game, they come back and play with a vengeance. I've got BYU by at least 14 points.
I'll be honest, Britt, that's a little ballsy there.
I'm going to say BCU by a field goal.
TCU or BYU?
Who's ranked?
BYU.
BYU is ranked.
BCU by a field goal.
Yeah, BYU only has one loss, and it was to a good team. It was to Texas Tech.
I'm going to say BCU by a field goal. You're going to BCU for the upset.
It's TCU, the Texas Christian Horned Frogs versus Brigham Young.
All right, so TCU, my bad. TCU by a field goal.
TCU.
Oh, he's going upset.
Yeah.
Okay.
What say you, Wolfie?
I didn't hear D, man. What did you have, D?
I'm going to go with, what was the teams again? Dang. What was it?
TCU
Texas
at
Christian.
BYU.
I'm going with BYU by at least 7.
That's basically what I said. BYU by 6.
I don't really like that spread. Texas Christian has been known to have good games when they were least expected to. And actually, in the last couple of years, they've been better on the road than at home. So I do still have BYU, but I want to say BYU by 2. I think it's going to be a knockout game.
All right, that takes care of all the college games this week.
College? Okay, let's go over to the NFL now.
I got that covered, D-Man.
No, I'm just putting them up on my screen so I can see them too as well.
All right. You ready, Wolfie?
Yep.
So for the Thursday in the NFL, for the Thursday night matchup, old AFL rivalry game, the New York Giants at wk11's New England Patriots from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. The spread is New England 13.
I will take that spread. New England by 13.
wk11's, Angel. I'm taking New England by 13 too.
Who is it?
Not so fast, guys. Not so fast. No. Not so fast. I got to go with the JET by at least 3 with the
No
upset.
way.
No, it's the Giants, not the Jets. Giants.
No, it's the Jets. Wolfie.
It's the
Oh,
Jets.
Jets. The Jets.
Is it
Okay.
Jets at New England?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
I got New
rivalry.
England by
Yeah, that's a
20, man.
rivalry.
I'm going New England by 20, man.
What say you, Wolfie?
Hang on. What did you say? Jets by what, D?
3.
Patriots are going to kick their ass, man.
All right. So I'm going to say New England will win, but I'm going to say New England by a touchdown.
I got New England by 20, man. They're going to blow them out.
All right. The next game on the list. This is an international game. From Madrid, Spain. The Washington Commanders at the Miami Dolphins. The spread is Miami by 3.
I've been wanting to pick against Miami, but after what they did to Buffalo, I'm going to say Miami by 3.
I know, right? I know. Well, after what they did to Buffalo, out of nowhere, yeah, I'd have to pick Miami too. By at least 7. I'll go with them by 7.
What is Miami's record in international games? Do you guys know?
No, I don't know even if they played an international game yet.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done international or not.
Huh. Well, after they put the beat down on Buffalo last week in a major upset, I think Miami is riding a wave of momentum. I'm going to say Miami by 3. What say you, Angel?
I'll go Miami by 3.
Yeah, the word is down here, the players love Coach Daniel, and that's why they're playing so well. And Nicholas, the Chubb guy, has vowed to win all the rest of the games. So they're fighting for the coach right now.
What say you, Wolfie?
So I'm just saying, that's the word on the street down here.
Okay.
I mean, they're using Marcus Mariota with the Washington Redskins
Yeah,
because
they want Coach Daniel
Daniels
down
is
here.
gone for the year. Yeah, I got Miami. I think like D, I got Miami by a touchdown.
Hey, guys, before you guys go on, I want to give you a little piece of that little piece about Sunday's game. The place it's being held at is called the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. It's the home of the Real Madrid soccer club. It's like a soccer cathedral. Check it out. You don't want to
That's
miss
the
it.
field. Oh, that's the field that they put up. They made that football field. They put the soccer field into the stand. That's the one that they put into the stand that come out from under the stand. Their soccer field comes out from under the stand. That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep. It's
Yep.
gorgeous.
They did a whole thing. They did a video on that on YouTube. It's on YouTube if you look it up. That soccer field comes out from underneath the stand.
Yep.
All right. Next game on the list. From Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia. The Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. The spread is Atlanta by 4.
I'll go with Atlanta by. I will take Atlanta by 10 at least. I'll go a little over the spread, and I'll go with them taking it by 10.
Carolina has no defense. I'm going to say Atlanta by 14. Ted? Okay. Angel, who do you got?
Dang. Hey, Brett, I didn't put down your Miami, Washington.
I said Miami by 3.
Oh, Miami by 3. Okay. I just now realized I didn't have yours on there.
Oops.
All right, Angel, what do you got?
All right, I got. I'll go with Brett and say Atlanta by 14.
I can't underestimate Carolina after the way they played New Orleans because I didn't expect that game to go the way it was going. I'm going to still say Atlanta, but I'm going to say Atlanta by a field goal under the spread.
What does? I know we're still waiting for Ted though.
I'm here. I was eating those tenders. Angel's here. I had to eat the rest of my tenders because Angel's here.
Yeah, so it's Carolina at Atlanta, and the spread is Atlanta by 4.
Oh, that's going to be a barn burner because both them teams are kind of figuring it out a little. I'm going to go Atlanta just because they're at home by 1 point.
Logical.
All right. Next game from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Buffalo Bills. The spread is Buffalo by 6.
Boy, you know Buffalo's going to want revenge for that Miami game. They're going to come out swinging hard, boy.
Who's playing Buffalo?
Sorry, Wolfie. Who is he here? I can't hear him with all the dogs barking.
I know.
On the last lap.
Okay.
So who's playing Buffalo?
Tampa Bay.
The bet.
Okay, and the spread is Buffalo by how much?
6 points.
Tampa Bay's a good team.
Yeah, Tampa Bay's a good team, but Mayfield is now out, and
Yeah, we saw that they're nothing without Mayfield. We see that now.
So I've got Buffalo by 13.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Buffalo by 14. So I'm going to go Buffalo by 13 too.
Buffalo, cold.
Yeah, just to be with Wolfie, I'm going to go down 1 point.
Buffalo and Tampa Bay, D-man.
Yeah, but remember, no Mayfield. Without Mayfield, they just don't. They're not the elite level.
I gotta go with Buffalo by 7. After what happened last week, I gotta go with Buffalo by 7.
Buffalo's defense was exposed last week, but Buffalo is still dangerous at home. I think Josh Allen is going to have a big game. Tampa Bay without Baker Mayfield, you guys are right about that. I got Buffalo by at least 17 points.
Yep.
All right,
so now we're waiting on
Angel.
Yeah, because I was going to pick by 14. Then Wolfie said 13, and that number sounded a little bit better.
Okay, he messaged in the messenger. He said Bills by 14. I'll write that down.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Next game on the list.
No. Angel said I changed it. Angel said Tampa Bay by 28. Yeah, put Angel for 28 on Tampa Bay.
Ted, you stop that shit.
All right. Next game from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans.
Why did I tell you, bro? Why did I tell you, bro?
Houston-
Watch what happens, because somebody's going to copy your channel. Somebody's going to copy your channel and make people think that it's really you. Did I not tell you guys?
The spread is Houston by 7. To repeat that, Houston at Tennessee from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. The spread is Houston by 7.
Hold on 1 minute. What's the teams again?
The Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans, and the game is in Nashville. And the spread is Houston by 7.
Tennessee's got a lot of problems, man. They can't protect Ward.
I got to go with them by 7.
Pull that comeback,
I got to go with Houston Texans by 7.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. I'm going Houston Texans by... Man, I think I'm going to go by 10. I'm going to go Houston by 10.
I'm going to say Houston by at least 14 points.
Yeah. They showed when they came back against Jacksonville the way they did, that tells me they got some heart in that team, man. They don't give up.
The Tennessee Titans are absolute dog shit this year. I've got Houston by 21.
Yeah, and trust me, I love Tennessee because they got Cam Ward. That's a University of Miami alum right there. But they can't protect the guy.
Why your husband control your channel in the first?
Yeah, that offensive line can't protect them.
What say you, Angel?
I'll say Houston by 14.
You
Yeah.
get that, Wolfie?
Yep.
Tennessee needs to draft all offensive linemen next year.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you get 4 good guys to protect Ward, and I'm telling you that team's going to turn around.
All right. Did you picked, right, Wolf?
Yeah.
All right. So I can go on to the next game then.
Yeah.
From U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota, D-Man's Chicago Bears at the Minnesota Vikings. Interestingly enough, the spread is Minnesota by 4.
Yeah, people
What's the
don't
spread?
put.
Minnesota by 4.
Wow. Okay.
Who is it? Minnesota? Who? I forgot the first name.
The Vikings versus the Bears in
What I need you to
Minnesota.
do, what I
And
need
it's
you to
at
do, though,
Boulder Field.
I need you to get her email and email
No,
her offline.
it's at U.S. Bank Stadium
Email her personally.
in Minneapolis,
Tell her
Ted.
what time.
Oh, it's
Yes,
in.
in Minnesota.
I
Tell her,
think
look,
the Bears are
I'm not.
due to. I think the Bears are due to fumble.
This is what
I'm going to
happened.
go
Someone
Minnesota by
right
3.
now made it look like me, and now they're trying to get me in trouble. It's somebody that hates me
The Bears
and
have had too
doesn't
many
like
close games. I think this time they're going to lose.
That's all you gotta do.
Okay,
I know who
I'm
thinks
gonna have to call a timeout. What's going on, D?
No,
D, what's going on?
I should have muted. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. But is somebody trying to copy your account?
Somebody that's trying to copy one of my friend's account. I'll talk to you guys later about it.
Oh, okay. All right, Brett. Who you got?
I think Aaron Jones is due to have a big game. Justin Jefferson, I think, is going to have another 100-yard game. I think the full effect's going to be in full effect. I like Minnesota at home. I agree with Ted. Minnesota, and they cover the spread. Minnesota by 4.
Oh, that's what the spread is? The spread's 4?
Yeah, spread's 4, yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to go 3 or 4 then. Oh, man. I guess I'll just go with the damn spread. I'll go 4 point.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah. I'm going to go with the Bears. The way the Bears have been playing, that's going to be a close game. They're a come-from-behind team. I'm going to go with the Bears by at least 7.
D-Man's picking with his heart.
What say you, Angel?
Yeah, first division win. Honestly, if the Bears win that game against Minnesota, that's going to be our first division win this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go with Minnesota by 4.
Yeah, Chicago could easily win that game. Easily.
Yeah.
But if you've noticed lately, Minnesota's really been kind of scrappy. You know, they've really been fighting.
Yeah.
I actually myself, I'm going with the Bears, but
You are?
I don't think it's going to be by a touchdown. I think I see it coming down to the final minutes of the game.
You think they're going to pull another hero game?
Field goal.
Do you think they're going to pick up just like they did last week then?
Yeah, it'll be Chicago by a field goal.
All right.
You're really calling Chicago by field goal? I can agree with that too, but I only picked 7 because I went over the spread.
All right. Next up, from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, the Green Bay Packers at the New York Giants. The spread is Green Bay by 8.
So the Packers at the Giants. Jackson Dart is out for the year, I believe.
And Scatterboo.
Plus, don't forget the Giants
and the
just fired
Scatterboo
their
guy's
head
gone
coach.
too.
Don't forget New York fired their head coach too.
Yeah. And the coach is gone. What's the spread again, Brett?
Green Bay by 8.
That's actually a pretty good spread.
It is. I know it's within 2 points. What I was going to pick. I got Green Bay by 10.
New York, no offense with Jackson Dart or Scatterboo. Their defense is not that great. Green Bay by 14.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I think they like their coach. Yeah, I see them uninspired because I think they like that coach. And they fired him. So, yeah, I'm definitely Green Bay. I should be picking Green Bay by 21, but I'm going to go by 10. Sometimes the players, when you do something they don't like, they'll go and punish you, and they'll just tank the game.
It's the Giants and who?
The Giants and Green Bay, the
But it's
Packers.
it's at the Giants.
Last time I did this and I went with my divisional team, look what happened. I was 2-2. But you know what? I'm still gonna pick the Green Bay Packers by at least 13.
All right, what say you, Angel?
No, I
Yeah.
get it, dude. I get it.
Now, if the Giants
You know,
wind up
you know
winning that
what?
game, then we know they didn't like the coach. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna
What?
say with my gut heart, because I don't like either one of the two teams. But yo, if I gotta go with what I seen last night, the Giants don't have shit for offense. The Giants definitely don't have shit for defense. I'm going Green Bay by 28.
Wow.
That's what I almost did the same thing that Angel just did. I almost said 21 just now.
What say you, Wolfie?
I do see it being over the spread, but not by that much. I got Green Bay by 17.
All right. Next game from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The spread
Pittsburgh.
is Pittsburgh by 6.
Pittsburgh needs to win that game to be in contention for the playoffs. So I see Pittsburgh basically going balls to the wall there, man. I just don't
Pittsburgh
have
and
any
who?
points yet. Yeah, I just
Pittsburgh
haven't
and who?
picked up my points.
It is the Steelers versus the Bengals, D-Man.
At Pittsburgh. And if Pittsburgh wants to make the playoffs, even a wild card, they need to win.
All right, let's start off with you, Brett. What do you think on that game?
I think Pittsburgh's gonna win. What's the spread again?
Pittsburgh by 6.
Pittsburgh by 6. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh by 10.
Yeah, and I have Pittsburgh by 13.
Ooh, Aaron Rodgers usually doesn't do well against Cincinnati, though, in his past. The last time he did anything good against Cincinnati is when he was in Green Bay. But generally, since he's been in the AFC, whenever he's played against Cincinnati, he's done terrible. I don't think he's going to have that curse this time. I like Pittsburgh, and I'm going to take the spread. I'm going to take Pittsburgh by 6.
What is Aaron Rodgers' record against Flacco? Does anybody know?
Hold on, I'll look it up right now for you.
Because I was going to say, doesn't he have like a decent amount of
I want to say Flacco has the advantage on that.
Like I was an old Flacco.
You know what? If Jeff doesn't do the picks, we should make him our stat man.
Oh, stat man, Brett.
That's just what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're not going to make picks, you could give us some statistics.
That is an interesting thought.
They haven't played that much, it looks like. Aaron Rodgers and Flacco's record against each other is tied 1-1. They only played twice, and they each won a game. So their record against each other is 1-1.
So this is a tiebreaker.
The last game, Flacco won 33-31.
Ooh, exciting, isn't it?
So who do you say, Wolfie?
I'm going against the grain. I got the Bengals by 7.
Oh, what say you, Angel?
That's what they're famous for over there.
As much as I think Aaron Rodgers is a piece of shit,
Well said.
I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers, my man. By 7.
Okay.
Did Ted pick?
Yeah, he said.
I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers. I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers by 8 times. I gotta go with Aaron Rodgers by 8.
Yeah, 13 points.
All right. The next game from Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville, Florida. The Los Angeles Chargers at the Jacksonville Jaguars. The spread is Chargers by 3.
I got to go with the Chargers by at least 13.
I bet you would.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to say Chargers by 7.
The way the Chargers played last week, I got to go with them, dude, because I know that they're better than what they're better than that. And then look who they're playing again.
Yeah. So who do you say, Wolfie?
Last week, all of you went with Jacksonville, and I went with Houston.
Let's go. I got the call, buddy.
I'm going with Jacksonville by a field goal.
All right. What say you, Angel?
Wolfie, I'm 100% with you on that. Jacksonville by a field goal.
Yeah, I think I'm going that same direction too. Okay, who is it? Wait, who is? Is that Jacksonville?
Yeah, it's in Jacksonville. Yeah.
I'm gonna go by 6. Jacks by 6.
Okay.
All right. Next game. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Seattle at the Los Angeles Rams.
Wow, that's the game of the week right there, man.
Yeah, that's the game of the week. Yeah.
Well
The
said.
spread.
That is the NFC beatdown right there. Oh my God, who is going to win that game? It's at the Rams.
Can I?
Yeah.
I was going to finish. If you
I
guys
got
don't
it too
mind.
close to call. I might even pick tie game.
Can I finish?
What's the spread, Brett?
The Los Angeles Rams by 4.
Hey, I don't know where I'm going on this. I have no clue. I'm about to pick last. I got no clue what I'm picking right now.
Rams. I'm going with the Rams by 13.
Not so fast, D-Man. I got Seattle by 7.
Not so fast, Brett. Interesting metaphor.
Okay, I don't know what the hell's going to happen here.
Angel, what do you got?
I don't blame you, buddy.
Oh man, that's going to be an interesting call right there. You're looking at the sea chickens and the ass rammers.
I got to pull up stats to pick this game. I can't even pick this game.
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Seattle Seahawks football schedule.
Paul, this is what I'm feeling. This game's a little too close to call.
Yes.
I'm going to go the Rams
Nice location.
by 5.
Let me see. What am I going to pick?
What about you, Wolfie?
That's just the beginning of it.
Yeah, the Bucks was the last team to beat the Seahawks by 3 points, but that was with what's his name?
Mayfield. Yeah.
Yeah, Mayfield.
I like the receivers at Seattle. The Rams have a very stingy defense.
Yeah, here's some notable wins. September 7, the 49ers beat the Seahawks by 4 points. But then Seahawks beat Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh 31-17. Then they beat the Saints 44-13, September 21. Then the Seahawks beat the Cardinals at home 23-20. And then the Bucks was the last team to beat them by 3 points. At home, though, the Bucks went to the Seattle and beat them by 3. And then Seahawks beat the Jags at home. Seahawks beat Texans. Then they beat the Commanders at home. Seahawks beat Commanders at the Commanders. And then last week, they lit up the Cardinals at home 44-22. So you could see a nice little trend there that Seahawks have got a really good team.
I've got the Rams by a field goal.
What do you got, Ted?
I kind of like, man, I just don't know if the Rams are due to stumble, man. I'm looking at the Rams. I'm looking at what they did now. The Rams beat the 49ers. Okay, 42-26 last week.
Let me switch
Then
it.
they beat they beat the Saints by 24. I mean, you're right. It's kind of hard to pick against the Rams right now.
That's what I'm saying too. It's hard to pick against them right now.
Yeah, the Rams just look like they got their shit together right now. I guess I'm going the Rams by 3.
Wow,
I
I'm all alone on this.
I almost picked the Seahawks just now.
I'm all alone on the Seattle pick then.
Yeah, because
You are?
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. From
it's hard to pick against the Rams at home.
Right.
Yep.
Moving on. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Nice
The
place.
San Francisco 49ers at the Arizona Cardinals. The spread is San Francisco by 3.
You do know Kyle
San
Murray
Fran.
is still out. You do know Kyle Murray's still out, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a blowout, in my opinion.
George
I don't think
Kittle,
a blowout, but it's gonna. I mean, I guess it is a blowout if we're picking plus
you gotta
10.
remember, Purdy's back playing too for the 49ers now. He's back, and Kyle Murray's still out.
Plus, they made Jacoby Brissett the new leader of the Arizona offense. So
Yeah, I'm going San Fran by 17. I'll go by 17. Oh yeah, what is the spread? I'm gonna say 17 though.
San Francisco
Spread's
by
3.
Yeah, I got San Fran by 17.
I'm going to say San Francisco by 17 as well.
I'm gonna say San Francisco by 10.
What say you, Angel?
I'm still thinking about that damn Seattle game right now.
Who the Niners playing?
Those people would pay attention more.
Arizona.
San Francisco and Arizona.
All right, now here's my thing. If Brock Purdy can be back at 100%, which we know he's not because the way he played this week, he's not 100% still. They just put him in there like, yo, they were like, what the hell?
Somebody else.
Who remembers Cordell Stewart? I'm going to reference Brock Purdy right now to Cordell Stewart. If anybody remembers Cordell Stewart.
I do.
Cordell Stewart was a punter, a kicker, a punt returner, a kick returner, a wide receiver, and a quarterback. Yo, they did what like Cordell Stewart. Yo, Brock, go out there and punt. You know? So Brock Purdy's not 100%. I tell you that right now. If Brock Purdy's 100% come this game, I see the Niners taking it by 14.
All right. Wolfie, who do you
All
got?
right.
I got the Niners by 20.
Ted picked, right?
He's in the bush. He's in the bush.
All right. Next game. From Huntington Banks Field, Cleveland, Ohio. Baltimore at Cleveland. The spread is Baltimore by 9.
Baltimore at where?
Up top. It's rushing by
Cleveland. Yeah, I got my phone on maximum, but it's not coming out good.
I mean, is my sound
Hey guys, the wife's calling. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's no way this phone's turned up all the way. I gotta change my settings.
All right. I'll start first. Baltimore, they had that big win last week against Minnesota. Cleveland cannot stop the rush. They're still playing Dylan Gabriel at quarterback, even though he hasn't put up any good numbers. Lamar Jackson's going to continue that run. Lamar Jackson's going to continue that run game and continue that zone read game. I like Baltimore by at least 14 points.
Is Baltimore and who?
Cleveland.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson has reignited that team, man. If you've noticed, they've been playing.
What's the spread right now?
9 points.
Yeah,
5 or 9?
Baltimore's playing good, man, with Lamar
9.
back.
I got them winning by at least 13.
Yeah, I don't know the number yet. I'm going to go, yeah, I know I'm picking Baltimore, but I don't know how many points. Damn. Lamar Jackson's got that team playing good again.
Yeah, ever since he's been back.
By a touchdown.
Ever since he's been back.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go by 11. Baltimore by
Right,
11.
Joy.
All right.
Yeah, Baltimore by 11.
Ted Biscuits is in the chat.
There's Whittle.
All right. You guys said that the game of the week is Seattle and Los Angeles. I tend to disagree.
Okay, hang on. I still don't have Ted's, and I still don't have Angel's pick.
Yeah, I said 11.
Okay.
I said 11. Yeah, I got Baltimore by 11.
Where the heck are those donuts coming from?
What about Angel? What
He said he had to take some sort of call, so said he'll be back.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna retry.
So even though you guys say that the Seattle LA Rams game is the game of the week, I tend to disagree. This next one I think is the game of the week. From Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado, the Kansas City Chiefs at the Denver Broncos.
Oh,
the spread is Kansas City by 4. This is the game of the week.
Yeah, that's the game of the week in my opinion too. You got Mahomes, Kelsey, and then you got Knicks and that's stingy Denver defense. They have over 45 sacks for the year.
Mahomes is going to stumble in the game, and sorry Swifties, sorry Chiefs Kingdom, but Denver's defense is too stingy. I got the Broncos winning by 7. What say you, Ted?
I actually got Patrick Mahomes winning by 5 points.
What say you, Ted?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just texting Tower. Yeah, he's heading down this way.
I got Denver by 14, guys.
You got Denver by 14 over what team?
Kansas City, the Chiefs.
You really got to go that much against the Chiefs?
Denver has 45 sacks this year. They're about 20 sacks above everybody else. That's defense is stingy.
And this is at Denver, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, in
Mile
High.
Yeah, that's a hell of a stadium to win into, man, because you're sucking wind. And what was the spread?
Kansas City by 4.
Yeah, they're crazy. I'm going to go Denver by 6.
I think we got everybody's pick, I think.
We're just waiting on Angel, so next game.
Yeah, Joy's wanting to play down there.
The Sunday night football game.
Biscuit.
From Lincoln Financial Field in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Detroit Lions at the Philadelphia Eagles. The spread is Philadelphia by 3.
Yeah, Joy, you would have to pick you would have to pick everything, Joy. You would have to pick all the games.
Down below. Boy.
So in case nobody was paying attention, I'll repeat it again. From Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Sunday night football game. Detroit at Philadelphia, and the spread is Philadelphia by 3.
That is going to be a shootout. That's another game of the week right there. Oh my God, that's like the Seattle Rams game. I don't know who the hell I'm going to pick on that one. I'll let Joy pick mine.
I'm going to go with, this is going to be not game of the week, almost material yet, but this is going to be, I'm going to file under must see. And I'm going to say Philadelphia beats Detroit at home by 3 points.
Ooh. Not so fast there, buddy. Brett, I got Detroit winning by at least 7.
Okay.
All I can say on that one is ditto.
To me, you're talking about what I said?
Yeah, Detroit by 7.
Yeah.
What say you, Ted?
I know. I might let Joy pick this one. I got it being an even game. Joy, who do you think's going to win that game, Joy? Between the Eagles and Detroit.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's going to be a real close game. Because, yeah, like you said, I was going to actually say that was going to be close enough where it goes into overtime. That's going to be an overtime game. That's how close I was going to say.
That's what I thought. Detroit by a touchdown in overtime. That's exactly my thoughts.
That's why I was letting Joy go to pick mine, but I think she left already.
Yeah.
Brett, what did you say? The how much are they going to win by?
I say Philadelphia covers the spread. Philadelphia by 3.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess I'm
All
just going to go Philly by 3 because it's at home. That's the reason why I'm picking them.
What say you, Angel, since you're back?
Got to pick something.
right, I know I probably missed a couple games.
You did.
So
Okay.
let's go back to those couple games that I missed so I can get my picks in real quick. The wife called, so you know.
So you got Baltimore versus Cleveland. That was a 9-point spread to Baltimore.
I'm going Baltimore by 14.
And what me and Wolfie thinks is our game of the week, Kansas City at Denver with the spread of Kansas City by 4.
Denver by 10.
Yeah.
All right. And the Sunday night game, Detroit at Philadelphia. Philadelphia is favored by 3.
Detroit by 7 in overtime.
Oh,
Exactly.
he's going overtime pick.
We got a 3-way tie. Exactly. To the T.
All right.
Dude, what the? My gosh, man, really?
Next up, on the Monday night game, the Dallas Cowboys at the Las Vegas Raiders. The spread is Dallas by 4. Did everybody hear that?
Damn window. He's in that house, man.
Did everybody hear that?
What was it? I'm sorry.
The Monday night game, Dallas at Vegas Raiders. The game is in Vegas, and the spread is Dallas by 4.
That's a comeback game for Dallas, dude. Dallas has been playing shitty. That is a comeback when I said they're going to beat Vegas, and I know Vegas is good. Don't get me wrong. I got Dallas winning them by 21 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good pick. Good pick, D-Man. I will say.
I'm sorry.
And I will tell you right now, I tell you that Dak is going to throw for over 400 yards and 3 or 4 touchdowns.
I agree with D-Man. I think also CeeDee Lamb is going to have a 100-yard receiving game, goes for at least 150. I got Dallas winning by at least 17 points.
Wow, you guys,
Right.
yo, I need some of that stuff y'all smoked this morning.
I got Dallas by 14 myself.
Oh.
God damn, are you guys, y'all smoked some good shit today. I need some of it.
Hey, Kevin, word up. How's it going, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Someone named Kevin, huh?
Yeah, Kevin's with Tuber Chat.
That's good.
He helps promote channels.
Actually,
that's good.
Angel was still making his pick. Yep. Angel was still making his pick.
Y'all are gonna see that Dak Prescott is gonna throw at least 3 interceptions for pick sixes this game.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
And the game is gonna end up being a 10-point spread to Las Vegas.
Okay.
Oh, he's going
Okay,
upset.
what are you smoking, Angel, is what I want to know.
Yeah, what the hell are you smoking?
You guys okay?
Geno Smith is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL.
Yeah.
I understand. Geno Smith is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, but with all his experience, I'm sorry, dude. Geno Smith may be one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, but he also knows how to play when it's time to play.
That's
okay.
Right. What say you, Ted?
Sorry, I got to meet Tower in 30 minutes. Okay, what'd you say now?
Tower?
Dallas at Las Vegas, and Dallas is favored by 4.
Oh man, Vegas has got all that crazy drama going on right now. I guess I'm gonna go with Jerry Jones and his boys by the spread.
Okay.
All right, and then what about the Detroit Philly game? I never got that from you.
Okay, I did. Oh, I went Philly by 3. Yeah, I just I got to pick something, and I got it like a tie game is what I basically have it as. But just to not create shit, I'll just have to pick one team, one way or the other.
Were you going to say something, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm actually watching NFL Live on ESPN right now, And we got breaking news. Jaguars wide receiver and corner Travis Hunter just had season-ending knee surgery today. He's expected to return within 6 months to full football activity.
Hey, are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Dallas and Vegas was the last game.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. All right.
Okay.
All right, see you, D-Man.
I think you can move. Hey, Wolf, I'll talk to you later, though. All right.
All right.
Those are
Let me
not-
know. Let me know
All right.
what's going on for sure, though.
You
I
want me
definitely
to-
will. All right.
Well,
All right.
Tower
to
and
go
me are
ahead?
going to be doing lottery tickets in about 4:40. He's supposed to be there. So
Oh,
about
nice.
30. I got to leave here in about 30 minutes.
I can go ahead and
Okay.
wrap it up, Wolfie.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
on
we're at
board.
the end of this anyway. So.
Yep.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got 30
I'm on
minutes.
board for conversation if interested.
All right, we can talk after the stream.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been watching the Football Pickem Show
Good job.
for D-Man, for Ted, for Angel, and for Wolfie. This is Brett Alt saying good night and goodbye.
Well said, Brett.